Satnam, I'm Yogigems. I'm a Kundalini yoga teacher. This Kundalini yoga kriya is so good for premenstrual tension or for those times when our hormones are feeling a little bit out of balance. It helps to ease out those moments of knottiness, of grrrness, and it helps to bring us out of that place of stress into a place of expansion. It's known as the kriya to throw off stress, and it's just really good at helping us to lean back into that divine essence that we all carry within us and around us. Let's bring our palms together, give them a good vigorous rub, and bring your prayer mudra into the heart center. Take a deep inhale to stretch tall through the spine. Keep that length as you exhale. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, lifting through the heart. Exhaling, drawing the chin back in towards the neck. Let's take a deep inhale to tune in with our mantras. If you're new to the mantras, just listen in for now. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Deep inhale. Hold that breath in as you invite your higher self to guide you through this Kundalini yoga practice, keeping you safe from injury and keeping the space that you're practicing in clear, safe, protected. Exhaling, relaxing hands down to knees in Gyan Mudra, index fingers touching thumbs, just allowing those mantras to settle in the body, in the mind, bringing you into presence for your Kundalini yoga. Good. We're going to start with a warm up through the spine, a Sufi grind. So holding onto your knees as you inhale the heart forward and around, exhale back and around. Good. Your navel pulls in a little towards the spine to protect it. And you're moving at your own pace. If this feels a little bit fast for you today, slow it right down with a longer, slower, deeper breath. The eyes closed, rolled up and into the third eye point in the center of the brow. And we're keeping our awareness in the pelvis. Feeling this movement in the hips, in the lower back. On the next inhale, we'll change direction. Again, keeping the navel in, keeping the eyes at the third eye point. As we inhale forward and around, exhale back and around. And we're moving deep into the pelvis, into the lower back, into the hips. Perhaps releasing some of the tension that we might be carrying there. Coming into the center with a tall spine, deep inhale. Hold that breath in now as we squeeze Mulban. So we're pulling up with the pelvic floor, we're pulling in with the navel, and we're feeling, sensing, imagining that energy rising up through the spine from tailbone to crown of head, lifting tall as we raise that energy up. And exhale, relax, release, turn the palms up, bring index fingers to thumbs, Gyan Mudra. And stay present, relax the breath. And feel yourself coming into that space of neutrality once more. Inhale deep. Exhale fully. Good. Now we'll move into our Kundalini Yoga Kriya, the Kriya to throw off stress. We're bringing alternately our index finger, our Jupiter finger, and our sun finger, our ring finger, to the thumb, which represents the ego in Kundalini Yoga teachings. And we're just tapping these two fingers very quickly as we breathe long, slow, and deep. Now the spine is long and tall. The heart lifted, the chin tucked in, and the eyes are rolled down to the tip of the nose. The eyes can be open or closed. It's up to you. And the breath is very long and very slow and very deep as you bring alternately your Jupiter finger or your pointer finger, your index finger, and your sun finger, your ring finger, to the thumb. So you're just tapping those with a long, slow, deep breath. The eyes at the tip of the nose. This movement is a subtle message to release tension from the ovaries. It's a deep stress release from our reproductive system. Good. Now we're continuing that movement as fast as you can. If you need to slow it down, of course do, but keep going with it. We're going to open the mouth and we're going to keep that long, slow, deep breath through the mouth. Inhaling and exhaling through the mouth. And really lean into those exhales. With each out breath, you're releasing that tension from the ovaries. Letting it go, surrendering. Keep the eyes at the tip of the nose. Let it go. Let that tension go. Breathe it out. Now we're going to do one final blast as we keep those fingers going. We're going to do now a breath of fire through the nose. Breath of fire, our panting breath, or if that feels too much, then a slow breath of fire or a slow deep breath, up to you. Final blasting out of any last residues of tension from the reproductive system. Good. Bring both Jupiter finger and sun fingertips to the thumbs. Deep inhale. Hold that breath in as you squeeze tight through Mulband, taking that energy up from tailbone to crown of head. Lift, raise that energy, squeeze Mulband. And exhale, relax and release. We're going to bring our left hand to the center of the chest. I'm mirroring you. Right hand comes on top of the left. And we rest now in the heart space. Feel perhaps the heart beat. And as we inhale, we internally vibrate the mantra so. And as we exhale, we internally vibrate the mantra hum. So hum, I am that. On the inhale, so. On the exhale, hum. Keep the eyes at the tip of the nose. Bringing all of your awareness to the heart space. Now bring your left hand onto the center of the forehead. Bring your right hand over the left. And we bring the eyes to the third eye point now as we continue with that internal mantra, so hum. Inhaling so and exhaling hum. As we bring this healing to our ajna, to our third eye point. As women, we have such incredible intuition, and this can become clouded by our own insecurities, by perhaps imbalances in the hormones. Clearing that away with this breath, with this drishti or eye focus, and with this mantra Soham. Keeping the eyes at third eye point now, we're going to take the left down to the abdomen, to in front on top of the womb space. The right hand comes on top of that. Now we're pushing the hands into the womb space. We're getting an enormous amount of pressure there on the abdomen as we keep the eyes at third eye point, and we continue that mantra Soham, pressing this healing energy into the womb space. Breathing deep on the inhale, so. On the exhale, hum. Bringing that healing to our uterus or our womb space. Bringing that healing to any tension that we might be carrying here, any imbalances in our hormones. Let's take a deep inhale. Hold that breath in, squeeze tight through Mulbandha as you take that energy up through the spine, as you press the hands into the abdomen, hold it, squeeze it, bring that healing energy into the womb space. And exhale, relax and release, rest the hands on the knees for a moment in Gyan Mudra, index fingers touching thumbs. Keeping the eyes at the third eye point, just take a moment here to relax, to feel the body, to feel the clarity. Inhaling. Exhaling. Good. We'll bring our hands up and we're just going to twist our wrists left and right. We're going to let all of that tension go from our hands, all the tension that we might have gathered in those three spots of the heart, of the ajna, and of the womb space. Just spiral that energy out of the hands, twisting left and right. And again, the eyes roll down to the tip of the nose here. And we let the breath become long and slow and deep. Releasing any tension, any last residues from the hands, from the wrists, just letting it go, flicking it off. That's it. Keep it going. Keep those hands loose, relaxed. Keep the fingers relaxed. Good. Now bring the hands onto the shoulders. Take a deep inhale. Hold that breath in. Squeeze tight through band. Raise that energy up, up, up through the spine to the crown. Hold it. Squeeze. Lift. Balancing this energy. Balancing the energy of the brain. Exhale, we're going to hold our hands on our shoulders and we're going to start to move the torso. This is quite a free movement. You're moving your shoulders, you're moving your hips, and we're going to chant the mantra Pavana, 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 Pavan, Parapara, Pavan Guru, Waheguru, Pavan Guru, Pavan Guru, Waheguru. Pavana, 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 Para, Para, Pavan Guru, Waheguru, Pavan Guru, Pavan Guru, Waheguru. Sing Pavana, 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 Para, Para, Pavan Guru, Waheguru, Pavan Guru, Pavan Guru, Waheguru. Dance Pavana, 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 Para, Para, Pavan Guru, Waheguru, Pavan Guru, Pavan Guru, Waheguru. Pavana, 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 Pavan, Para, Para, Pavan Guru, Waheguru, Pavan Guru, Pavan Guru, Waheguru. Pavana, 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 Para, Para, Pavan Guru, Waheguru, Pavan Guru, Pavan Guru, Waheguru. Pavana, 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 Para, Para, Pavan Guru, Waheguru, Pavan Guru, Pavan Guru, Waheguru. Pavana, 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 Pavan, Pavan Para, Pavan Guru, Waheguru, Pavan Guru, Pavan Guru, Waheguru. Pavana, 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 Pavan, Para, Para, Pavan Guru, Waheguru, Pavan Guru, Pavan Guru, Waheguru. Bring yourself back to the center with the hands on the shoulders. Deep inhale. Hold that breath, squeezing tight through Mulban to take that energy up through the spine to the crown of the head. Hold it, squeeze it, lift and stretch. Exhale, relax and release, hands to knees in Gyan Mudra. Stay present, feel that breath, the Pavan Guru flowing through you. Breath is such a healing ally. Whenever we're feeling out of balance, the breath can bring us back. Good. We're closing our Kundalini Yoga Kriya with a nice little stress release on the inner thighs as we tap our hands to the inner thighs. Not so hard that we're bruising the inner thighs, just enough to release any tension. And you can move the hands around a little, coming right up into those hip flexors, into the groin. As breaking up any last little deposits of tension. Keeping the eyes closed, enjoying this little massage, this little abhyanga, this self-massage, release of toxins, of tension. And hands to the thighs, deep inhale. Hold that breath in, squeeze through Mulban, drawing the energy up through the spine to the crown. Hold, lift, squeeze. Exhale, relax, release. Hands to Gyan Mudra on the knees. Taking a moment here just to feel that lovely tingling, awakening of energy in the thighs, in the pelvis. And it's up to you now if you move to lying down flat on your back, or if you stay here seated in meditation. We'll rest here for a minute or so in stillness, in silence, resting, allowing all of the benefits of our practice to integrate. And I will lead us out on the other side. For now, just witness. And if you're lying flat on your back in Shavasana, gently making your way back up to come sitting tall, with the spine growing long from the back of the pelvis up to the crown of the head, heart lifted, shoulders relaxed, chin drawn in towards the neck so the back of the neck is long. We'll bring our palms together and we'll close our practice with Sat Nam, truth is my name. Deep inhale to chant. Sat Nam. Bowing chin to chest, offering gratitude to body, mind and breath for bringing us to this Kundalini Yoga practice. Sending that gratitude out into your life as far as it will go. And coming back whenever you feel ready. Sat Nam. I hope you enjoyed this Kundalini Yoga Kriya to throw off stress. I hope it's helped you to feel more balanced, more even, less knotty. If you did enjoy it, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to see more. And thank you to those who support me on Patreon, on Ko-fi, and through YouTube Super Thanks. You know who you are. So much gratitude to you. Lots of love.